Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Red Raiders will kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. How about that for starting things with a bang? Opening kickoff and house that baby. What a job there. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense will get the first crack at it here. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive.
Oh, he's got some space. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup at 15. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Looking for a gap. It's Ramos. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll leave it with the lone back. Powers through the defender. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Hawkeyes offense will get the ball for the first time. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is, how is this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So, David, they're going to have to find ways to still get their backs touches, but try to keep them away from this guy, because he is a heat-seeking missile.
He is, and he's sideline to sideline. He's good in the pass. He's good in the run. Like, he really is hard to get away from. Maybe read him some. You know, get the ball out quick. Try to avoid him as much as possible, because he has wrecked many a games.
Thanks to grab. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Hawkeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Off play action. Throws to the tight end. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. He's got an open man. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Trying to keep this drive alive. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Well, they came into this game believing they could run the football in critical down and distances, and they did it right there on that 4th down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Making side adjustments here. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it up to 12. And the Hawkeyes have taken it inside the 20. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, and stuffing the run.
To the air on 2nd down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. You're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing it.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air, it's Rossi. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. He's got him this time. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. They'll move the tight end. Out of the gun to give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Gets open down the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. That last completion still leaving them with a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Out out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go to the ground. Makes his man miss. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Right back to the well. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We've come to the break, and Iowa has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. The play action fake. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
He'll pull it down. Oh, what a move. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's 3rd down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, low in the shoulder to get the first down on 3rd down.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Rossi. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Nestled just inside that right upright. That'll bring him to within 4. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Texas is currently ahead early in this one in DKR. They just haven't been able to separate themselves offensively. They're up by 10 over Michigan State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it. This one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. It's complete on the right side. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside gift. There he goes. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Finds the tight end. Finds a crease at the 20. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Hawkeyes in the hurry up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged out of the air. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Touchdown, Iowa! Fitted in in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Rossi. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And this is why you don't want to get in these situations. Third and long, defense knows its pass. They're playing pass, playing deep. QB has nowhere to go with the football, so he just throws it away.
Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A negative way to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's going for a big play downfield. Makes the grab inside the 30. Racing to the right. Touchdown, Hawkeye. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You could tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Working that left side now. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. And the Red Raiders send out the punt unit. Wants to return it. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit, and when they get hurried, and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Hawkeyes moving quickly to the line. He wants to throw it again. Gets it out fast. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The give out of the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll have to get it to the 37 on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a spot in the middle. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line.
These are simple routes, the drag routes that go across the field, but they actually can turn into huge plays. You see all the speed on the outside now, wide receiver. You get in his hands quick, he can go make a play, make one guy miss, and maybe next time he can make an even bigger game.
And the Hawkeyes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Oh, they're after him. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Hawkeyes will try to convert on fourth down. Quarterback making checks. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Quickly to the tight end. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
Well, to heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Back to pass on second down. He'll throw it. Firing to the right, complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Looking downfield on first down. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make the play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
On third down, he drops to throw. They're working that left side. Touchdown, Iowa! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Lubbock. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Jones AT&T Stadium.
And the Hawkeyes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Back to throw, it's Rossi. He lofts one down the sideline. Fires the pass, intercepted. Taking it the other way. He's out of bounds at the 9-yard line. The pick, the return, and the offense will be threatening.
That's a bad decision by the quarterback. In that area of the field, you have got to be careful. If the guy's not wide open, you've got to throw that football away, because not only are you getting it picked off, but he's returning it now down close to your goal line. And
touchdown, Hawkeyes! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
Texas Tech, 3.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Using his legs, it's Ramos. Picks up the first down, still moving. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's first down. Fires to the big fella. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's looking deep. He caught it. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Iowa has the ball back on offense. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. Just a short pass to the tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. They'll give it to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
There's the thing. Not a great run, but the offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. Their quarterback right now is just playing lights out, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'd get back to throwing the ball.
The Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Wide receiver going in motion. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Iowa.
There is nothing to gain by kicking it away in this area of the field around midfield, going for it the wise move. On 4th down, looking to pass. Complete out of the backfield. Crosses the 30, he's got away. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Iowa! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And man, that play looked a little bit too easy. 4th down, big situation. You got to get up on these receivers and make it difficult. He gets the football right away, gets all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
42, Texas Tech, 10.
He'll bring it out. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Rossi. Trying to set up the screen. At the 35, he's got room. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has his offense on the move. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Yeah, in 3rd and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. To the air on 1st down. Extending the play. He's got it. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high. middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
They'll send the back in motion. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Holding. Defense.
You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw, it's Rossi. Makes the grab. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Red Raiders are marching down the field. Run in the red zone, it's Cook. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off the play fake. Here's a heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. It's good. Easy call for the ref.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Iowa has the ball back on offense. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Floats it out in space. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Hawkeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Turning it on. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You've got to give your QB some time. You've got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Wants to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Wide open downfield. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They've put themselves in a hole to start. It's 1st and 20. The run from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
He's got his man. Oh, he got loose. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Hawkeyes come to the line in the hurry-up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up to the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
It's complete to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to adjust the pattern. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got him. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. He's looking to throw. Looking to get it in. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And with this touchdown, man, you got to get a little bit excited. Getting your first win of the season. First 2 weeks has not gone how you wanted it to go. But today, put a good game together. Offense now scoring this last touchdown. Defense go out. Hold on. Don't make big mistakes. And you got your first dub of the season.
Set to advance on the football.
He'll return it. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Looking downfield on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from a defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
The Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's the pressure. Looking deep. Finds a man on the right. Just keeps moving. Oh, a lot of space. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To the air on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's second and long. Might be calling a hot route. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. At the 35, he's open. There he goes. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
Man, this just starts to hurt your pride, right? You're down by several scores. It's in the fourth quarter, and they keep making big plays. This is something where you just got to buck up. You got to do something about it. You got to find something down deep and go make a play so you can get the ball back and maybe get back in this game.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays, and they've had a great day so far.
He's got it. Finds a crease at the 20. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. And the Hawkeyes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Looking to throw. Trying to find the end zone. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Red Raiders trying to find their way forward. And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And, man, is that a just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
The Red Raiders will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and look for room. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. The offense changing the play. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
That's good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Jennings. Open space at the 25. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And he makes the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Set to kick it off.
Out of the end zone. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Safe completion on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Going to swing it on second down. Under fire. He wants a big play here late. What a spectacular grab there.